Man, if Mitchie leaves, how are the Leafs ever going to replace that goal scoring and playmaking? Well, look no further than new Memorial Cup champion Easton Cowans, as he just tied Mitch Marner's record for most points ever scored in the Memorial Cup by a London Knight with 15. He tied that record with a goal in the second, putting his London Knights up 2-0 against the Medicine Hat Tigers. And it's a nice one. As he's streaking to the net, the Tigers play some soft D, and he pots it in off the feed from Sam O'Reilly. And just like that, as I said, he's tied with Mitchie for most points ever scored at the Mem Cup by a London Knights player, although they did it in different ways. Marner, he had 1 point 1 year in 3 games, then 14 in 4 games 2 years later, while Cowan had 8 points last year, now 7 this year. Unfortunately, he had a goal called back later on, and he wouldn't get another point, so he's tied with Marner, so I think taking his spot in the Leafs lineup will have to do. I also find it kind of funny, Cowan, who's just turned 20 on May 20th and is not a huge player, is already listed as 5 pounds heavier than Marner, but we'll stop the beef here and get back to the game on hand, as hockey, believe it or not, does not end in the second period, even though that's where the Knights put it away. After Cowan scored, it was back to captain Denver Barkey. This kid is a Flyers prospect. He gets a breakaway as Sam Dickinson forces a turnover. He goes down and dangles in a beauty. Then Barkey decides to go back to work on the PP as he snipes him through the screen with the crowd in front as the Knights pull away 4-0 through 2 periods. Gavin McKenna, 2026's almost certainly first overall pick, gets Madison Head on the board in the third, but that would be it as London takes it 4-1 as they lift the Memorial Cup once more, and it's nice to see these little small market struggling CHL teams find success. I'm just kidding, obviously. This is London's third Memorial Cup win, and the team was absolutely stacked. They've got 12 players who have been drafted. Barkey, we just talked about, he was a third-round pick for Philadelphia. I think it's fair to say he'll have a solid shot to make the lineup in Philly next year. Sam Dickinson, man, he was a steal for the Sharks last year at 11. Wouldn't be surprised to see him join the boys in a few years. There's Heltonen, O'Reilly. We've got Jacob Julian. He scored the first goal of the game and is a Winnipeg prospect. London continues to feed the NHL with top players. But what did you think of the Memorial Cup? And is next year going to be the Gavin McKenna revenge tour? Or, and I think we've got a video on this coming, will we see the CHL start to lose talent to U.S. college hockey? There's no NIL money in the CHL. Let us know your thoughts below.